This is how driving should feel. The tech-advanced Nissan Leaf, the best-selling electric vehicle of all time. This is Nissan Intelligent Mobility.
Breaking tonight at 11.
Today is Virginia Beach's darkest hour.
Mass shooting in Virginia Beach. Now 13 people are dead in a shooting rampage. Several others were wounded.
We got suspect coming out, main entrance, building 2. Give us an ambulance, homicide detective.
Also acts of heroism, the officers running into the line of fire.
And we had the desk barricaded against the door.
Survivors escaping and then sharing their stories.
This was a long-term gun battle for police officers.
My deepest condolences and prayers go to the families of those who left home this morning and will not return tonight.
You just heard the governor and the Virginia Beach police chief brief the media there moments ago. Now 13 dead in the municipal center shooting. Another victim at the hospital died. We just got that word.
We are also told as we speak, 4 people right now are in surgery. There may be others who were wounded as well.
And they are all people who worked in the same building as that shooter.
Lindsay Mast is joining us now with the very latest from Virginia Beach. With the moments officers swarmed that municipal center, and Lindsay, they really didn't have far to go.
That's right, but it is a big building there, and tonight police are still trying to identify those 13 victims, and until their families are notified, their names will not be released. Well, what we've learned so far about the shooter is now creating more questions.
We heard gunshots. We kept hearing gunshots.
The man responsible for a reign of terror inside the municipal center in Virginia Beach was a longtime employee, according to police. His victims may have known him personally.
The people involved are our friends, co-workers, neighbors, colleagues.
Still finding victims hiding. I do not know about the 3rd floor.
Many did what they could to survive.
The office that we were in probably had about 20 people just barricaded, and we had the desk barricaded against the door.
Shots fired, 2nd floor.
When police finally found the shooter, he opened fire.
Officer hit.
The officer survived.
And he was saved by his vest.
But the shooter would not.
Right now, we have more questions really than we have answers. We're a little more than 2 hours into this event. And we use the word event, that's a cop term, this devastating incident that happened that none of us want to be here talking about. This devastating incident which is going to change the lives of a number of families from our city.
Lawmakers and, of course, the entire community are reaching out with their condolences, and that includes Pharrell Williams. Virginia Beach is the singer's hometown. He posted this statement to Twitter. It reads in part, "We are resilient. We will not only get through this, but we'll come out of this stronger than before." And our ABC affiliate tweeted that it's starting the hashtag #LoveForVB to show solidarity. And we'll, of course, continue to provide updates on this tragedy online and on our news app. Back to you.
For breaking news that we're following right now, an officer-involved shooting on US 50 east of Davidsonville, Maryland. All traffic in those lanes right now shut down. We did see at one point a medevac helicopter out on the road. Right now we're working on gathering more information on what prompted that officer to open fire, but we can tell you this, all the traffic heading toward the Bay Bridge is stopped right now.
The Heartland is experiencing historic flooding and a tornado outbreak unlike any other in recent memory. Thousands are in need of clothing, food, and temporary shelter. Annalisa Gale shows us how our local Red Cross is ready to deploy, leaving tomorrow to help.
Paul Cardin began his career in Kansas City assisting with the American Red Cross in any way he could.
That's part of a community I lived in many years ago, and I'm sure that's going to have an impact on me.
Now, 3 decades later, he's returning to Missouri to once again lend a helping hand. According to the Red Cross, the greater St. Louis area is faced with historic flooding on the Mississippi River. Authorities are worried that this could be the worst flooding in the St. Louis area since 1993.
So this